Salford in the red jerseys and Castleford in white with an amber and black V. Shades of their 1965, the 1935 rather success, and shades of Salford's 1938 success when Gus Rickman and others of almost immortal fame now. There's the fullback for Castleford, Derek Edwards. Brian Briggs and Keith Howe. Left centre, Tony Thomas, number 4 in your picture. And the left wing is Alan Lowndes, number 5, running in, formerly in rugby union. And the Bonnie boys from Castleford, little Keith Hepworth, scrum half. And the man who Castleford thinks the greatest of all, of course, Alan Hardisty at number 6. There's Dickinson running behind the post. He's taking a long run round. The forwards are all out. Here we come. There's the Castleford strip. And I think Dickinson is doing a couple of laps. Salford going out. Chris Hester, left centre, number 4. Special cheer, no doubt, for David Watkins. There it is. But it's scrum half mate Jackie Brennan, who has, in his benefit year, testimonial year, tremendous hard-working footballer. Derry Ogden. Dickens, Charlie Bott is the prop. Mike Coleman is number 11, by the way. Colin Dixon, number 12, there he is. And the last man down is Ron Hill. And just to get you right now into the details of the team, here's the Castleford players and the Castleford team. Derek Edwards, Briggs, Howe, Thomas and Lowndes, Hardisty and Hepworth, Hartley, Dickinson, Ward, Redfern, Lockwood and Malcolm Reilly. There's Subter, Harris and Fox. So that's Castleford, don't forget, in the white light jerseys. And they will be meeting the members of the county Altyne, Salford, William fullback, Burgess, Stuart Whitehead, Chris Hexton, Jack, Paul Jackson, Watson the Brennan, Ogden, Dickens, the hooker, Bott, Mike Coolman, Colin Dixon and Ron Hill, who curiously used to play with Castleford. And there are the principal participants, the 2 captains with Derek Brown and Hardisty won the toss. So it's Salford to change ends and Watkins to kick off, or at least Watkins to place the ball. They may do some fancy move. I don't think there will be another down. May put a long ball in. They will be ready to change, but nobody looks to be standing back to be interested, so let's see if it's David Watkins, and 40 minutes of what we're going to see. Castleford, as usual, are picked against the wind. Always amazes me, but then they do it. And it'll be interesting to see whether it's going to pay dividends. They're already, we've got a man flat out on the turf, and they'll have to get up with Billy Burgess. So Castleford on the left in the white jersey, Salford on the right in the red jersey, and it's a penalty to Castleford, and Billy Burgess getting the tension. No, he doesn't need it. This winning the toss and playing against the wind is always a problem. I said it to Alan Hardisty, those of you who saw Grandstand in the semi-final. He said, well, that's the way we like to play. So you win the toss and you take the choice, and he goes against the wind. This is the ball into touch, and of course Castleford take the second tap kick. It's Salford 10 yards away. Reward, this is the boy really, loves to work. The work rate of Reilly is tremendous. He's number 13. And there's no nonsense to begin with in the penalty, which Keith Hepworth doesn't like. I'm not having that, he says. But referee Brown is. School teacher from Preston. Watkins, the kicker. Going in, and of course the same procedure, those of you are new to rugby league for the first time. The second kick is a tap kick taken by the kicking side, and the opposing side, in this case Castleford, will stand 10 yards back, which they do on the 10-yard mark. Colin Dixon. This is the boy that loves to run. Most expensive forward in rugby league, Welshman. Eddie Brennan. Box. Terry Ogden, the other prop forward. The opening, and a penalty. A penalty against Castleford. The crowd, at least the capital section, grumbling at that. So it's Ron Hill to kick. Ron Hill, Welshman, used to play for Cardiff. Signed on with Castleford, couldn't get a permanent place, and now is playing against his old club at Wembley. This is the distance. That's the first line with the 25-yard line. So it's about 35 yards, well, 27 and a half, three-quarters if you want. The 2 points to kick with. It's a goal! Well, after 3 minutes play, halfway line, we start with Castleford in the lead at 2 points to nil, and Alan Hardest to push the ball, and it's going to go 10 yards. It's a nice one. It's well taken. Salford at 2 points. Castleford, and they keep doing them throwing. And the substitute, Colin Dixon on the right. Salford leading 2 points to nil after only now 4 minutes play. In rather a stormy start. Johnny Ward, number 10, in the white jersey. That's Terry Ogden, number 8, in the red jerseys. And with 2 men being spoken to, I would guess it would be scrum down. But that goal kick, which put Salford in the lead by Ron Hill, was no doubt a great moment for him, particularly against his own team. And somebody's telling the players to steady down, but he's a photographer. I know the penalty. Watkins to kick. Minutes gone. Salford set, by the way, Prosser, Welshman, his partner David Watkins around Newport Way and Smithhurst, and substitutes only allowed till half-time. Mike Coolman, also a runner. Halfway line. Seems to be dropping now. Lockwood, number 12, at Castleford. Good forward. Johnny Ward, Keith Hepworth, had a good ball. Actually, it was a bad ball, well taken by Dickens. Chris Hesketh, this play for Wigan. Charlie Bopp, this play came from the Doncaster area. Castleford under a little bit of pressure at the moment and down by 2 points to nil. But Alan Lounsett takes it out. This boy was in rugby union trialist not a long time ago, and here he is at Wembley and also in the championship final. Whoa! Yeah, that was a belter. They knew it got him. I don't mean the ball either. Big shaking. Keith Hepworth. He's all right, tough little lad. The pitching fans here. Graham Castleford. And a penalty to Salford, who will lead in 2-0. And I would imagine Hill will take another shot at goal. And this would be some sort of a kick if he were to take this. That's the, by the way, the signal there by the referee was to tell the two toucher just to get behind the post. And there's Hill. And this is the job he's got on hand. He's already piloted one ball successfully through those points, which is the scoreboard end. Those of you who want to know where location of Wembley, scoreboard end. And Salford in the dark shirts leading 2-0 with Ron Hill down to make it 4-0. Salford have opened with quite a start in penalties, 4-1, and we've only been playing about 6-7 minutes. 4 penalties against 1, been heavy going. Vital goal kick, well, they're all vital goal kicks. And that's a vital goal. Probably heard Eric Ashman say, they're talking to David Coleman, and I that 8 points is a heck of a lot to pull back by any team. So if Hill was to kick this, that would be us half the 8. Castleford not quite settled down yet, and neither is that ball. In Australia, they bring on little lads with sand in their buckets and place it for them. All those marks around that kicking area is what the band have kicked up. You're not going to blame the players, it's just the band. The moves of the kick. It looks a lot wide to me. In case you didn't see the flags, no goal, and Ron Hill the kicker. So it's still Salford 1 goal, 2 points, Castleford 0. And the 25-yard line, 9 minutes gone in the first half, 40 minutes, remember, no stop after the interval. Castleford in the white, Salford in the red, known as the Red Devils. Good wide end. But good cover by Colin Dixon. Colin Dixon will go, and he's going laps to run. Oh, this is a chance for Salford. The Colin Dixon breaks with it. Oh, there's a bit of a row going on the other side, but the referee's not bothered about it. Only the players are. And a penalty to Castleford. So there's quite a little needle in this match, which in the early stages you don't necessarily expect. That's Keith Hepworth. I think he got John Sheridan, who was a Castleford A-team coach and trainer. He's obviously giving advice as well as the magic sponge, which cures all ills. Bit of smelling salt now, which gives me the chance at this moment. I've had a lot of letters, thanks for them, and have to mention a lot of people who are in the hospital and who have got colds and ill. I wish them well and hope they're going to enjoy this and hope they're a lot better after it. Thanks for the messages, but can't give them all, but we do wish them well. And it's Castleford down by 2-0 and haven't been much out of their own half. Really. There's the question of now which team's going to settle down. There's a long row of players there and nobody's getting after them. Ron Hill. Dennis Hartley, the biggest fellow on the Castleford side, soon got rid of that. Derek Edwards. He's a full-back, and if you hear my voice go a bit loud, it's because this fella's capable of running through, and this fella is too. This is a chance. Dennis Hartley. Got a good one, but well taken by Keith Howe. Took the ball very, very well, but it's the fourth tackle, which means it's a scrum. Keith Howe, number 3, and that's the first real approach by Castleford. And there's the front three of Ogden, Dickens and Barton on the Castleford side. Hartley, Dickinson and Ward. Not a good pass, but really won him. Well, now you see number 6, probably David Watkins, number 6. A lot of Welshman here today. No doubt the majority here will be cheering for Salford. But there's an awful lot of others too. No Castleford from their successful BBC Two splendid series. Raining very heavily here now before the match, but flags are flying now, and there's going to be a kick by Watkins. Derek Edwards full back. Somebody might get a word. There's Colin Dix looking up with great innocence. And Derek Brown spoke to Colin Dixon, second row forward. Bit of a hard man is Dixon. Cost Salford £13,000 when he was bought from Halifax. And both teams will be on something like £120 for winning. And the freedom of the borough or city, borough for Castleford, city for Salford. Dickinson, number 9. The footholds are a little bit troublesome. And Lockwood. Salford now settling on a little bit of defensive work, with Castleford dropping possession and glad to do it. We'll just look at this scrum now and see who's going to... There is the front three, and they've got Johnny Ward on this side, Salford on the right, Johnny Ward and Castleford on the left. Two number 10s opposite one another, and it's... Well, you can see that the player decided they're going to chase Mr. Watkins, and he knows it. You're wrapping up and you're taking back with you. And the penalty to Castleford, or Hill rather, having a bit of a do with somebody. And Castleford were appealing for the football, which is a fairly good idea to have in this match. 2 points to 0 for Salford, and we've been playing in the first half, 15 minutes, so a chance for Redfern to equalise. Well, the penalty situations now equalled each other, so it's 4-4. You remember in that semi-final between Castleford and Wakefield, we showed you it on film, that wonderful goal by Redfern, and one just before half-time, which gave Castleford a fighting chance. See what form is on today. For the sake of statistics, he's also Alan Hardister's brother-in-law, but I don't think it'll make him kick any better. That's the goal at that moment needed by Castleford. David Watkins. I don't think there's an awful lot of wind, but you can never tell on this stadium. Then Bowcut of Huddersfield once kicked 6 goals, and Derek Edwards knocked on as well. I think he got away with the first. I think he ran to look at the referee. He might have bothered, but he saw the second one. Yes, Len Beaucott from the Midlands once kicked 6 goals for Huddersfield in what was known as the swirling wind of the Wembley Bowl. There's Dennis Hartley in a bowl. Brennan, Stuart Whitehead, ex-policeman. Number 3 for Salford, just played for Oldham. Dixon. Who's this? Any run? Well, Camden not fast enough. Redfern, I always look to see if the man has got a lot of legs with him. Fat legs anyway. Not a good pass. Keith Howe. There's both Watkins and Hardisty wait for the moment to move. There's Hardisty. There's Johnny Ward. Publican. And nearby Castleford. Castleford down by 2 points to 0. A goal by Hill of Salford. They're going to have a kick-up and a follow-up, but I should think William will be there. Too far anyway. Far too far. And somebody's out on the left. It's a Salford player. It is Hill, I think, yes. So Hill loose forward. And one soccer flash, Manchester United 2, Leicester 1. So Leicester still fighting, of course, to save relegation, and this fella's still fighting with this punch to get on his feet. This is a very, very hard final so far. Hard in the sense of physical impact. You don't normally get it so early in the game. You get it later, but you don't get it early. Rocky Turner, the trainer, is a bit of a hard himself. Castleford just sweeping back quietly, down by 2 points to 0. Redfern. This is the Castleford strength, to follow everything. They never leave it lying about. They get at it, move with it. They chase their own shadows if there was one. And there's a big fella, Hartley. He's got 3 to beat, but he's 16 stone to do it when in the pocket. Chris Hesketh. Chance here for Jackson and Salford. Chance of going the long way round. Castleford scattered at the moment in defence. Turn it back inside. Chance for Castleford turned into a chance for Salford. An offside against Redfern. And a penalty. And with 20 minutes gone in the first half, Castleford 0, Salford 2. Well, Ron Hill. There's been a bit of argy-bargy recently in rugby league about people taking a long time to kick at goal. And at Wigan, some recent game, Eric Clay warned Eric Ashton to tell his full-back Colin Tyrer to get on with it or else. And later in the game, Ashton himself took over the kicking. It became recognised 42nd acceptable time. Ron Hill won't worry too hoots if he gets 2 points for it, because his team are leading 2 points to 0 at this moment, and his team is Salford. Get out. Very hard to say from our position, well up in the roof of the south stand at Wembley. Just what's happened with the ball. I make sure before I decide of what the toucher just got to say about it. Not a good... Oh, right through his legs. keep them close in future. Mike Coolman, that. David Watkins in trouble. Still sticking to the ball. I think there's about 500 people from Blino, where he comes from. Come down to cheer on him. It's the fourth tackle, so it's a scrum down. Somebody wrote today, asked me to give the weight. Well, of course, I can't give them all, but the fellow who's putting the ball in number 7, is it there? Is 11 stone. And he's only a little lad. Quick play of the ball, a good one. Or Hardisty. The thing about both Hardisty and Watkins, they suddenly shoot into action. They seem to be doing nothing for about half an hour. This one is really well. 2 points to nil to Salford. Colin Dixon rallying his forces. Salford defending, Castleford attacking. Castleford in white. I don't think there's going to be any drop goal position. No, bad pass. Fourth tackle. I thought they might have had a drop on that fourth tackle because they were in front of the post. Probably they'd forgotten. But that's the time to do it when you're on to the fourth tackle coming up. Somebody is needing attention. It's on the Castleford side. Oh, I think it's after the run that he made. There's been a lot of hard tackling going on around there, quietly, but it's been going on. He knows it. And he's got to still get his head into the pack. Well, I think the nerves should now be... Oh, a nice kick and a follow-up. He's down to Godley. David Watkins took it out. It seems now when a player takes the ball over his own line, then it's a restart under the post, as opposed to the 25-yard line. That's the reason of the differences. Putting it out or taking it out. Good kick by Watkins, well taken by Reilly, the man who made the move. This is the fellow who's always saying, let me have it, let me have a go. He's a good young un. Johnny Ward. Alan Hardisty, it's one man. Jackie Brennan. The 15 minutes left. The first half, of course. Hardly 16.5 stone of him. Amiable but big. And troublesome when he gets going. Motor mechanic. And his job is to push in the scrum, so he doesn't want any messing about with the ball. He's an open side prop, which means he's on the side the referee tells him to pack. The referee tells him which way to pack. And his penalty to Salford, Peter. Salford lead in 2 points to nil. And Castleford are having done an awful lot of attacking, but not a thing to show for it beyond physical endeavour. One chance to go, missed by Redfern. All test matches too for that matter. I meant to say all cup finals, but test matches will do as well as cup finals. All cup finals are evens to me. Closest things as 3-1s. Colin Dixon. He's a danger man if he gets on the run. He got two very good tries to Salford against Leeds. Oh, nearly an interception. It's a knock-on. And about 24 knock-ons there. I don't know which one he's having, but he's having one. He's having that one. So that's the sort of thing that Hardesty goes for. The interception, and then unlikely for anything at all to catch him because it happened so quickly. Andrew Watkins does the same too. He loves to go for them. And he'll run with them. Salford, no, not Salford possession. Very well, he's going to wrap him up. Ron Hill, Johnny Ward, number 10. Mike Redford not kicking for goal, is against the wind, remember. A boy ball or a boy scout, but it's on the ball in, but it's Clive Dickinson got it. On the burst comes Redford. Really? It's what they call a bit physical, is this? That's the ball. First try could be a rather heartbreaking one for Everett scored again. Salford leading 2 points to 0. Back to Brandon Bill Burgess. First time he's really had a chance with the ball. Great Britain winger, leading try scorer, Salford. Formerly with Barrow. Oh, well taken. Well saved indeed by Stuart Whitehead. But really was very good there. He jumped over it. Might have jumped on him, but he didn't. Dixon. Dixon comes for the wide open spaces. Trevor Briggs. A nice kick by Chris Hester. One of three Wiganers, Hester. The next Wiganers, Mike Coleman. Eagle runner too. Halfway line. Salford in the dark jerseys leading 2 points to 0. Castleford against the wind, or at least they choose to play against the wind. A kick and a follow-up. It's, as they would say, Yorkshire, a knock in language, well taken by Briggs. Says the referee, and rightly so, give him the ball. Wiping the slate clean, so he starts from the first tackle. Coming the short side, Keith Howe. Oh, it really rolled by Dixon. Dixon doing a lot of work. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Castleford 0, Salford 2. Just that solitary goal by Ron Hill after 3 minutes in the first half. I don't know which way you're going to go, lad, but you're going to be in trouble whichever way you go. Midway between the 25-yard line and the halfway line, Salford defending and back on. Although from our position, the turf looks as if it's holding. There seems to be a few little knock-ons unexpectedly. So there's Alan Hardesty, by the way. Probably it's hitting the divots or something. But it certainly looks to be right. This is a cup final that very much like I used to have a northern cup final, a hard and strong and physical, and suddenly the whole thing will erupt. By which side, I wouldn't know. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's erupted. As soon as I said it, it erupted, and it's a try by Keith Howe. And Spurwell, what a forecast that, Keith Howe. And let's see how it happened. You see the ball, really, the hard worker. Now, this was almost slipping, hardest to beat two men. He went down, did Keith Howe. He was half-tackled, but he retained his feet, and he was only over a half a yard, but it was half a yard sufficient for it. That was a very good try, and there it is, and it pleased the unslit fans of Keith Howe, who no doubt will be roaring, and with the scrum advantage of 2-1, 6-3 in fact. That was a vital scrum which Castleford made the most of for the first try of the match. And the Castleford Cups with the Castleford Sockham Bills. And Castleford, here we come, which has been all over London last night and this morning. Well, this is a chance for them to shout. 3 points to 2. And it's Redfern to take the goal shot. The half tackle, but Howe somehow managed to retain his feet. Like Redfern, the goal kicker. That will do for 2 points. I think if it carries, it doesn't carry. So 3 points to 2 with 7 minutes left, and we're still to see the best of Watkins in this match, and I think he will possibly come with a kick up, and that's Watkins to restart. A strong runner, not as fast as Billy Burgess. Hartley. You mustn't forget that all these big heavy forward rushers, the day could stall both on the tackler and the tackled. Johnny Ward didn't like that, but referee Brown said it's a knock-off. The supremacy of the scrums from Dickinson for Castleford against Martin Dickens of Salford, important, and this is a penalty, I think, for Salford. It is for Dickinson, the man I was talking about, not packing with his arm around his prop forward. You've got to put both arms around your two props, and if you don't, if you try to get it out with your hand, then it's a penalty, and it's a chance for Hill to restore Salford's lead. 3 points to 2. Salford chance to take the lead with a straight kick. It's a straight, and it's 35 yards. And it's a goal! It's a goal to Salford. Goal to Salford, and there's the kicker. 5 minutes to go. 2 goals to Salford, 4 points. Castleford, 1 try, 3 points. Away in rather troublesome position. Might prove very dangerous in the end. Down the court there, Battlefield once more. And they're all on to Dixon. They know the trouble. He runs a bit wide, but he likes to come round the corners pretty effectively. Mike Coleman, Billy Burgess on the inside position. Good kick by Watkins. If it goes square, he doesn't. Lowndes recovered him well. Alan Lowndes. Mike Redfern. Salford make a habit in their matches of coming from behind. Just how much they feel safe in coming from behind, I don't know, but they have won quite a few matches coming from a bad position behind. The last stayed well behind by Ken William from St. Helens, and I think somebody's going to be spoken to, and it's Hooker Dickinson. And that was to indicate that he made a stiff arm tackle. He actually didn't make it, but the intent was there, I gather. Salford in an attacking position now. Just a couple of minutes or so before half-time, plus injury time. Chance to add to that 1-point lead. They're leading 4 points to 3. Second Brennan. Anybody sticking around for a drop? Watkins was sticking by. Eskers away. Try. I don't know what he's given. There's no try. No try. Eskers went over, but whether the referee said he went down there. Let's have a look, see what we see on replay. Now, what's the man in the ball? Did it well? Did it ground wide? It's very hard to say. Well, it's easy to say. The referee said no, but it was worth looking at that. 4 points to Salford, 3 to Castleford, and I was feeling that Salford would throw their gun into these last minutes. We're very near to half-time, I think. But with injury time, 1 minute. That's injury time. Well, this is noisier stadium, but I think we've added the cup final. They're certainly all really on their vocal best. Well, that was a let-up for Castleford. William well back. Keith Hepworth the first man to take him. Billy Burgess is with him. And Keith Hepworth got him. There's a lot of the niggling going on in the tackling down the burst there for Hepworth again. This fellow Hesketh is probably rather an underrated centre. He's got a lot of ability about him. Billy Burgess going to the outside and if he can get outside. Not he'd been there, it might have done, but somebody was there. Keeping it chase, the old up and under the Gary Owen and well taken Malcolm Reilly and Hartley between you. They've got 1 panel each and it's Malcolm Reilly and 40 minutes gone. Just 1 point margin. Salford 4, Castleford 3. Salford, the dark jerseys, running away from his support, which was Burgess. The referee doesn't seem to be looking at his watch. He has done now. Stuart Whitehead. He seems to be taking a flank position often. Eskers to Dixon. Dixon pick up Hartley. This is a chance before half-time. And I think the whistle is going for half-time, which it does, with the score Salford 4, Castleford 3. So as the injured get attended to, and the players walk towards the dressing room, and just before the band comes on, which we're going to let you listen to, I've got Eric Aston with me, and I don't know what he feels about the first half. But Eric, how do you read the first half? Then I'm going to ask you about the second half.
Well, Eddie, I think it's been pretty even. Both sides have had one or two chances. I do feel that Castleford could quite easily have given this game away by now with silly penalties, 4 all within reasonable kicking distance. As it is, Hill has only converted 2. With Castleford's try, they still lead by 4 points to 3, but they could quite easily have been 8 points to 3 down.
What do you feel about this thing of Hardesty, where he always wins the toss? If he wins the toss, he plays against the wind.
I certainly don't agree with this. I feel that what advantage you have, you must use when you're at your fittest. No. I feel that too much can be taken out of you before half-time against a strong wind.
The second half?
I still fancy Castleford now, particularly with this win and only 1 point in it.
And so up to date with 40 minutes go in this Challenge Cup final. Castleford 3, Salford 4. Castleford with the wind. For what there is, I don't think there's a tremendous lot, but there is some. Hardesty to kick off. Start to watch this 40 minutes to see who's going to take this Challenge Cup. Salford from Lancashire, they're going to put the ball up and they're going to follow. Going to have a lot of this up and under business. Edward. Just 1 try only, and it was scored by Keith Howe, 2 goals for Keith Howe, Catavan, 2 goals by Hill of Salford. Salford in the red jerseys. Hardesty. I think a lot of these quick passes that have been made, there's been quite a bit of clobbering quietly going on when the player has let the ball go, and I think they're a bit frightened of delaying their pass too long. This might have been the cause of it. No man ever been sent off at Wembley. And offside. Estes could have taken that very quick and the gun shooting down the middle. But possibly it wasn't on the mark. Salford 4, Castleford 3. And Lowndes in possession. Strong runner, got 2 tries against St Helens. What a great day this is for rugby league. Anybody thinking about cup finals in October and November, when you have varying days like this, the sun now coming out, a great atmosphere. What about kick if it runs? Doesn't. By the way, but I assumed you would know that without me telling you. Definitely the Partisans. 25-yard line, and it's Salford kicking. Well, at least Salford not frightened of the wind. They're kicking into it. The 2 sevens. And it made more than 14 for Keith Hepworth with Hartley manages to get his passes in very well. He went around his neck, round his behind and round his bootlaces. He still gets his pass in. There he is again. Oh, he just under that time. There it is. Got his pass in. Says the referee. Salford leading, 4 points to 3. Salford defending in the dark jersey. Really, he can get his pass in. It was buried 2 yards out. Castleford attacking, but on the 4th tackle, and in the first half, the scrum. Salford got them 3 to Castleford 5, Castleford 3, well 6 to 3 actually, and the penalty 8 to 6 for Salford. And I refer to that at this moment to see whether we're going to get a balance of scrum. So Castleford the almost a 2-1 first half. So Salford getting it at the right moment. Certainly when you're defending like that, you want the ball. And they got it. Tillman, ex-Moseley, Rugby Union, a lot of Rugby Union fellows here today watching this, but a tremendous 100,000 plus crowd. I think a lot who have played. Salford ball, it's a wide one, no, it's a bad one. I think Hardisty was expecting Rounds or somebody coming round behind him, but the train was late, really. Oh, nice. Rounds still dead, and David Watkins comes for his wild run. Off he goes, off he goes. He was obstructed. Well, that's the danger of Watkins. They run round in the circle and then it straightens up. Hit the ball and grab a kick. And away up on this side of the field, Mounds is roaming around. Really got up slow. Alan Mounds is going back. He's going towards the halfway line. It really looks rough. Tremendous lot of hard tackling in this match, but that let off from the position of Salford under the post now puts them into the Castleford half with the next kick, at least it should. And David Watkins forever looking for that opening, going round and then putting in the little grubber kick. That was his best one so far. We do for one from Hardisty when they get in the Salford half. 4 points to Salford, 3 points to Castleford. I didn't think he knocked on, but I thought it was with his foot, and so did Dickon, but the referee said it was a knock on, and he's the man that counts. Castleford are also in the championship final, which is next Saturday at Oxford against Leeds, which we shall be covering. And then on Whit Monday, the Sevens at Headingley. And Whit Monday night, if you're in Wigan, Eric Aston takes his benefit match. Now Jackie Brennan takes the ball from the scrum. Salford in the right position for movement and moves. Brennan. Hobden. Oh, got his passing nicely. This will be trouble. Well taken, but well supported. This is a chance for Esther. Paul Jackson could be in. Esther could be in. So the ball's in touch. This was Salford. Moment of almost scoring. Salford come the length of the field to get into this position with a kick, a penalty, a kick, and the one scrum, and now they're 5 yards from the Salford. From the Castleford line with Salford attacking and leading 4 points to 3. The first tackle, I'll count them down with you. See how far they go. Castleford. second tackle. Upward. Another tackle, that's good. Still on the second. So there's no need to the kick. Nobody seems to want it. Here comes the big fella. Now Betty was joined. Oh, not Dennis Hartley. He can take all that's going. Give it and take it. Johnny Ward, number 10. Martin Dickens can't get his nothing. Nothing. Got to be put in again. Out of a possession, a short one to Derek Edwards. Oh, and a very, very good tackle indeed by Ron Hill. Excellent tackle that. By Annie Patton. I think he headed that. Overtaken William. 4 points to 3, Salford 4, Castleford 3. 10 minutes gone in the second half. So half an hour to go and Salford holding on to 1 point. Lead. Maybe it's Watson's kick. Brown's got to turn after he's got it. Obviously, in another quarter of an hour or so, it remains at 4 points to 3. Somebody will start to have a drop and go. There's an overlap here. I think it's better things will have to come inside. They have a chance to go up that touch line and use it as a foil. You got a clout. I think this has been as hard a tackling final that I can remember. Certainly there's been a hard tackling with continuity, as it were. It's not a question of isolated hardness. From the word go it was on. That was one of the men who got it very early on. Johnny Ward, number 10. Still play the ball when he comes round. Yeah, you're not going to get instructions even if you're out. Don't let go of that ball. We needed to play with. This wheeling a good forward. It is good forward. It is good. It's a try! It's a try by Alan Hardisty. And as I'm just saying that this wheel is a good forward. And by, what a try. And Hardisty pulling everything. Well, how did it all go? Now, Ward the pass. Now, when did the kid to Ryan 13 when he throws the fella over his shoulder? Watch this tackle come. Whoop! Can you talk about wrestling? Give over. And Hardisty following. And this is it. Well, this is the sort of thing. Castleford are 6 in front now to Salford 4. Alan Hardisty the scorer. Well, this fellow Malcolm really, to me, there he is. I picked him out a couple of years ago. It's going to be a great star, and he is. Now this is the goal shot. It's taken by Redfern. And I'm just 6-4. 2 points different. 2 points if he kicks it. This is the spot almost where Don Fox took the one last year. Ready to go. And there were the Castleford bells. And there's the scorer. And there's the score. Castleford 8, Salford 4. So 13 minutes gone in the second half, with David Watkins now going to have to pull out one of his famous runs with tries, or Billy Burgess, who hasn't had a real chance of running. Well, it is just about everything of that try, a good pass, a bit of acrobats, a good burst, a good follow-up, and that's the man who made it. Really, and up he goes again. If it bounces right, got it, but it doesn't. Well taken indeed, Watkins. Only 4 points margin, and those of you who are with us for the first time, 3 points for a try, 2 points for a goal. Dennis Archie, number 8. He's the sort of big football, I think. Nancy Banks does look like you'll see in action with his big, heavy, strong play. Oh, Hardest now trying to face it. Brink, across. But a bad kick. Castleford now very confident. Clever break, couldn't get his cross kick in. Salford now wanting inspiration from, I would think, possibly Billy Burgess or Watkins or Dixon. Castleford 8 points. Salford 4 points. And 15 minutes gone in the second half. No subs now allowed. And it's as hard and as tough as ever. Dixon. Salford. Dixon scored 2 tremendous long-running tries, 50 yards each against Leeds last Saturday. So the tries he can score, and they lost the ball. So it's a knock-on. Well, there's the meat workers, the solid 12 forwards. Castleford possession. Hardesty, really. Possession. Hardesty was telling me a week ago that they were going to try to use Reilly and along with Hepworth work a lot around the base of the pack so that David Watkins would have to come in with Brennan, and of course they know Ron Hill as the next player, and so far this seems to be paying dividends, certainly with that try. They've scored 2 tries. Salford haven't got a try yet. And you know what he was doing there, don't you? And the scrum figures, which are so important. Castleford 5, Salford 2, and another penalty against Castleford for not getting back on the 10-yard mark. And if you're thinking it's all over, there's only 4 points margin. Salford nearly scored from this position when they were in about 5 minutes ago. What a hard final this is. What a lot of real rugby meat there's been in it. More ways than one. Not all cooked either. Colin Dixon. Salford looking dangerous. Doing the attacking now. Salford looking very dangerous when they get within 10 yards. Smell that line. Dixon. Hartley appealing for the ball. The referee giving a jacket. Or worse to that effect. Says Keith Hepworth. Salford possession. Salford could be in front from this movement. They were to score 8 points to 4. Chris Hesketh. Knock on. Danger moment for Castleford. Salford got the last scrum. Dickinson now coming up with Hartley as it warded his mates against the Salford trio. Dickinson down. And it's a penalty for Salford, I think it is. It's a penalty for Hepworth not retiring, putting the ball in and then not going behind the ball, behind the scrum. And once he put the ball in, he's got to retire, and he didn't. There's the referee. So the chance for the third goal for Ron Hill. Fairly straight, reasonably so. Should have no difficulty with it. And he hasn't. 8 points to 6. With Castleford 2 tries, 1 goal, 8 points. Salford 3 goals, 6 points. And we've known cups being won before with goal kicks. And no doubt David Watkins will get near to the stage of drop kicking if he becomes desperate. Ron Hill, the man who kicked it, in fact has kicked 3. These successful kicks, of course, keep the team very large at half. Players a little bit worried. Castleford 8, Salford 6, and with 20 minutes gone, halfway through the second half. Castleford a little bit worried about some of the decisions where they felt that the pass was made and really took advantage and not allowed the advantage. Eric Brown, formerly of Huddersfield, now Preston, the referee. Bill Burgess, not seeing much of the ball. Well, he's not going to see much of it because it's a fourth tackle. They won't even allow him to play. That line's Bill. This is the man who's got the speed, the fastest winger on the field without any doubt. Bill Burgess, father of the great international. He was a forward, his father. There'll be some warm work in the last quarter of an hour, if I'm not mistaken. People are getting both of them from the ball just to keep them in the game. Hepworth took that nicely, brilliantly in fact. It was twice the size of him, but he took it. I thought it was one of his little pigeons. They probably wish they hadn't done. Really, he's not only doing a lot of attacking, he's doing a lot of tackling too. And this is a game where there's been an awful lot of tackling. Will Burgess inside? This is to Whitehead, and I can understand why Billy Burgess took a bit of a centre position there. Jackie Brennan. To Colin Dixon. That will change the signals. The Red Devils were commanded then. Well, certainly Hepworth does an awful lot of work. We were talking about this earlier, this work rate is amazing. And I think, well, it proves it, I suppose, by 2 tries. But by no means is the match settled. There's nobody up. Bill Burgess has got 2. He's fallen at the first hurdle. Tony Thomas. Still not tackling quietly, Tony Thomas. ...25-yard line, Salford in the dark jerseys defending and losing by 8 points to 6 at this moment. Hardly good tackler. He's hard as that. Very good pass indeed. But these fellas are very tired after this match because they've covered an awful lot of ground, both teams. We've had enough approach work for umpteen tries. We've had 2. And this little fella Hepworth has been working his his hardest. Keep Castleford on the attack. If he can get in the ball, Castleford, just that slight advantage. He's got it this time, Hardiston. There's a gap down the middle, which you can take a bus through, but it's not come off. The defender covered just a little tiredness creeping in. Understandable so. Johnny Ward. He's had for the kick. What I call a grubber kick. Castleford still retaining that slight scrum advantage. Come to 4 at the moment. Certainly not the out. But penalties, Salford are well in front for the ball. Riley on his knees, he'll go on his knees all the way if he can. Can he drop position? No. That's very close. Oh, it's a bad one. Oh, it's a bad pass by Keith Hepworth. He's giving it to the big fella, Hartley, and it ran into a Salford player's hand. Salford glad to get this to get out of trouble. Ball tackle. And 15 minutes to go, and nobody's out of trouble yet. Nobody's certain by any means for this Challenge Cup. Could even be a draw. Hopefully when they kick another goal, it could be a draw. It's 8 points to 6. Salford getting the ball. Davy Walker into the way, somebody chasing him, but don't get him. Just inside the Salford half. Salford running now a little more confidently. And getting the passes in. He's all right. He's done the little shot. A very good move indeed by Ron Hill, and Castleford should know he does this. He can play it forward, he doesn't have to play it back. Play it anyway, and he did. This is Salford now coming at their best. They haven't got a drive, but they're running confidently. He's a valiant little fellow. Sending this left line around it, whether it's big or small, it picks it up. Very Ward, Hartley. He got his passing again with the big fella. Tony Thomas. Lowndes. Lowndes is a hard runner. He's not what he was. He's a bit that fella. Well, everything's up. What a great finish this is. What a great final it is. Ooh, stuff is hard. And there he is. Hartley somehow or another manages 16 stone 10 of him. Manages when he's tackled all round every part of his anatomy, he still gets his pass in. Still wide open, this cup final of 1969. Castleford once winners in 1935, Salford once winners at Wembley in 1938, and both reckon they've waited long enough to get a win. There's a penalty. What did you do with it? Who's hurt? I can't believe that Dennis Hartley is, unless he wants to. Is it? What does Dennis want? I think he'll only want to rub off. Yes, that it is. Deserves that. Want to rub down. This is the first penalty of this half to Castleford, I think. And it's Mike Redfern to kick. He missed a fairly easy one in the first half. Much harder than this one. Much easier than this one. This is the hardest. Kicking towards the scoreboard end. Going in towards the wind. He's got to put some angle to it. Redfern. Not a fancied goal kicker, but kicks them. It's 8 points to 6. He doesn't kick that one. So Salford with their goal kicker Ron Hill, ex-Castleford has kicked 3. Castleford with their kicker Mike Redfern has kicked 1, but have got 2 tries. So the score is 8 points to Castleford, Salford 6, and we're getting into the last 10 minutes. Almost coming up very shortly. And nobody's going to leave this stadium, even if they've got a train to get back to Yorkshire or Lancashire. This is getting to the point almost where the next score is going to be it. I wouldn't say it would be, but it's getting near to it. Oh, well taken indeed, Dickens. Look on, it was a forward pass anyway. Here's how. And there was my deliberations confirmed. Salford 8, Castleford 8, Castleford 8, Salford 6. 10 minutes to go to time in this Challenge Cup final. 2 points only. A goal in Castleford's favour and the ball in Castleford's favour. Sidestep the referee there, Dick Keith. Anybody looking for a drop goal here? They're all with on to Reilly. This is that fellow that thinks can do it. And by Jove, he nearly did. What a great loose ball with this fellow Reilly is. They're going to spread it across. Edward decided to go on his own. That's the try line, there's the corner flag. You can see how close it is. Castleford. Well, he's going to dive in, but he didn't. It's a wipe off, so it's a fresh play. Get off me. It's a fresh play of the ball. Or rather 4. He's going to have a drop in Hardesty. Hardesty is going to have a drop, but no good. I don't know, however, it's going to be saying I don't think it was wise there. There's going to be a quick take here by Salford. While Castleford are not in the defensive position. They're a bit slow there, and this is the fellow Burgess who has got the speed to do something. I thought Castleford might have maintained their attack there with a 2-point lead. Colin Dixon. Raleigh is chasing. Dixon got his nice pass into Gwilliam, the full-back. What a finish this is. Under 10 minutes, apart from injury time, and a kick by Watkins and a run. And it's going to be in trouble. It's not in touch. Position created. 22 Castleford players back going back rather slowly. Dickinson going forward, not slowly. Now 8 points to 6, and if it flutters, it does. Well, Castleford have come a long way. They've been in only one previous Challenger Cup final, and now they're leading by 2 points to 0. But Salford, who we're looking at, have still got time in hand to pull back a 2-point lead. Which Castleford have. You see how it was a volley on his own, is this fella. With or without shirt. Epworth, a kick. Knock on. Oh, he didn't get it. Well, he gave it to the charge kick. Hesketh. The cheeky little pigeon fancy has taken the ball from him. Somebody's taking it from him. And crowd's doing the nut about it all. Well, this is no match for the faint heart. Castleford 8, Salford 6. Will count you down. 6 minutes left. Salford possession and an extra man up, Triple Hill. Salford could, with one try, to go in front. Edwards tired to bits, is walking back slowly. Salford now coming on the attack. Look a little fresh. Gets in a position where they may have a drop goal to save it. Dixon, good go. Got a forward. Everything's happening. The 6 and Salford now making their grandstand battle. This Hesketh takes the tackle, but Castleford takes the ball, and Castleford are looking a little tired. Edwards had a lot of bashing. This is it, and it's all on. The ball's in play, but William will take it. And a good tackle by Bridge, good pass by David Watkins coming back. Oh, and somebody's out. Somebody's out. The touch judge is in. The touch judge is in. I saw the offence, but I'm not going to prejudge. It's for the referee to decide when he heard the report. We're in the last 5 minutes. And the referee going to have a word with William, the fullback. William, the fullback, concerned with, he's going to call up. The funny thing, he's calling up Jackie Brennan as the captain, but he couldn't have anything to do with Jackie Brennan. I think he really meant to call up David Watkins. He's probably a bit confused as the captain. But it's a penalty to Castleford. It is a late time. What a finish. What a finish. And those of you who have paused by now, well, I'm very sorry, but the goals should be cured, and the attack now by Castleford coming back after what looked like possible Salford saving this match with a try. Everything will be worked round really, I would imagine, who is the strongest man of this part of the game. Minor and a tough lad. Castleford in possession, leading by only 2 points. Hepworth, 3 minutes left, got into our watch. The referee, of course, is the sole timekeeper. Riley, not Riley, Ward dummy, and that was in. Ward dummy, and that was into the try. Ward gave the dummy. There he is, and he gave it to Hepworth. And there it, that is it. Ward, number 10, turned in. Watch his dummy. He gives the dummy with one hand, and then he turns inside, and little Heppy, with all his flights of fancy of his pigeons, get into it, and he scores the try. That must be the settling of this match. Castleford 11, Salford 6. 2 minutes left now. I thought Hepworth was even too tired to walk back, and there he is, running forward. What a fantastic game this fella Hepworth then really had. And Ward with that dummy. If he serves pints in his pub like he answered that, I don't know what they'll feel like it. He offered it to 3 players, and then he turned inside. Three tries to Castleford, 1 goal, 11 points. The 3 goes to Salford, 6 points. Redfern will want to this to settle it from the margin point of view, because Salford can still come back. No goal. Last minute 5 points would save Salford. 11 points to 6. After 11, Salford 6. One minute to go, according to our watch. Castleford with their white jerseys, with their amber and black V. In possession again. Lockwood had a good game. Castleford, there's Hartley. Will not let go of the ball. Hardesty will kick for position. The ball back. Ball back. There's going to be a lot of tired fellows when they get in that big bath at Wembley. They'll need somebody to come and rub them down to get some strength to enjoy success or drown sorrows. Keith Hepworth there, the man who scored the try. A kick and a follow-up, but it ball back. And 10 minutes, 40 minutes gone, 10 yards out that ball, but it's ball back, so it's scrum down where the ball was kicked, and 40 minutes gone. Mr. Brown there, looking at his watch, a bit hot and flurried. He's been told to get you down in there. That's what you're there for. 11 points to Castleford, 6 to Salford. And when the referee puts his hand up like that, he's not blessing them or anything, he's telling them I want to score. And it's a penalty to Salford, so it'll be an up and under, I would think. No good kicking a goal, or get a tap one. A tap, only a tap. A tap's the better one, I would think now, yes. Tap. Well, it's up after that. Can Salford save it? Derek Edwards takes it, and there goes the whistle in this remarkable cup final, with Castleford the winners, 11 points to Salford the 6, made up of 3 tries, 1 goal, 11 points to Salford, 3 goals, 6 points. Well, what a great final this has been, and no doubt we shall try to get for you the player of the match later. By the time we get it, we shall try and let David Coleman know it down at the bottom. You can still be picking your choice. I don't know, you must be. Keith Hepworth in the run, and Malcolm Reilly's had a tremendous match. I've got a vote in this, but I can't do it from this side. But to me, Malcolm Reilly, Keith Hepworth, Johnny Ward made a great thing. Salford standing now back as the Salford team for the second time in the history of their club, which started in 1926, led by Alan Hardesty, who forecast his team would win. He said it would be 15-4. He said we won't let Salford score a try. Well, it's kept to that part anyway. Salford have not scored a try, and up goes there is Alan Hardesty to be received by His Excellency the Commissioner of New Zealand, and still chewing his chew. There's the chairman, Mr. Broxton of Castleford. Alan Hardesty got one of the tries. He didn't bother about it. I think he's forgotten his medal. He wasn't bothered about the medal. It's the cup he wants. Let somebody else have the medal, he said. And even Keith Hepworth showing these two lads have played together since the age of 10 years of age. They're now 27. They're in the benefit year. And what a great moment it is for them both. Oh, they've swapped now. Alan Hardesty taking the plinth. Clive Dickinson, who's done well in the scrum. Redfern, who hasn't done much in goal kicking. Malcolm Reilly, what a tremendous match. Lockwood, big Dennis Hartley. Derek Edwards and Johnny Ward, who gave the dummy. And as always on these moments, very sad to have losers. that Salford done such a great part at a great season, and David Watkins so soon at Wembley to be receiving this award. Naturally disappointed, but Salford in the game right to the very, very last. What might have happened if Eskers had that try awarded? Well, pure speculation. Bill Burgess, hello Bill, well, he said he'd give it a wink, but he didn't get much chance for any matter. Jackie Brennan, Terry Ogden, and Ron Hill, who used to play for Castleford. Did you think he'd won? He's, of course, Colin Dixon. Worked hard for a try, and Derek Brown, the referee, and the two touch judges, Mr. Rynn of Wigan and Mr. Shackleton of Halifax. And of course it's the moment of problem in the Royal Box scene as the losing team. Well, Salford are staying around. They're going to clap Castleford in a very worthy manner before we have the lap of honour, and we're now going to have the national anthem. Salford team fought bravely, but not sufficiently to take this cup as they go off. Up goes Alan Hardisty. The 3H bombs of Castleford have taken this match. Hardisty, Hepworth and Howe, with Alan Hardisty lining up for the photographers. The reserves in 15, and that's the coach. Derek Turner, who's in his first year at Castleford as a coach, and so he's got it. But as we won't forget the losers. Salford has played a great part in this final. They haven't won, but their enthusiasm and showmanship this season have been a good part of the rugby league scene. We've seen them up for this season, no doubt we shall be seeing and hearing a lot of them next season. They lost to Castleford, who are going to enjoy this moment. It only comes every once in a while, and for Castleford it's come after 34 years, so they must have the greatness of this moment for themselves. A lot of Castleford supported at that end. 27 trains and 150 buses from a town of around 40,000. They've virtually produced most of their own footballers. Dennis Hartley was the only one they bought. He cost them about £4,000. The rest have been produced in the backyard, in the pigeon lofts of Castleford. And this is, of course, their great day. As the amber and black, the Castleford Tigers, they'll get a lot of strength now to run round. And they're going to let them have the loving caresses. They don't want to get lost in that. And they won't get back to Castleford on Monday night. This cup cost 6 guineas in 1875 when it was first played for, and what a money spinner it is now for the rugby league, and what a great final May Day is. And this has been hard, tough, rugged, robust, but tremendously exciting. And the four Castleford cheerleaders have joined company, and even the them getting in. These are the 4 cheerleaders. If you're wondering what they've picked up, the 4 cheerleaders from Castleford. One of them rolling tears out of her eyes as the photographer, Big Dennis Hartley there.